Let's be honest, sometime as a kid growing up in the 70s, it sucked. Let's say your mom bought you a shirt with a fly collar on it and you had to wear it to school. That sucked. Let's say your dad was going to take you over to your uncle's house for a lemon party. That sucked. Let's say you went to a toy store to buy Star Wars figures and there wasn't any. Well, you could buy Sucker Man, and that didn't suck. I'm going to put a plea out there to all the toy companies, especially Mattel. Maybe they still own the rights to this. Now, a lot of toys have came back in the retro era where everything old is new again. You can walk into a toy store and it looks like you're in the 80s. And you got Ninja Turtles, you got Star Wars, you got Transformers, you got G.I. Joe, all like retro cards and stuff, so it looks old. But you know what hadn't came back? Sucker Man. Made by Mattel in 1978, it was Sucker Man. What is Sucker Man? Well, it's a man that's a sucker. Well, not like a sucker like a candy. This is not really even a man. I don't know why I said that. It's an alien. And it has suction cups all over it. Yeah, suction cups were all over this thing. On the front. I don't think it was on the back, if I remember correctly. Sucker Man. So what did you do with this? Well, you threw it at the wall. And they said it would stick. Normally, it wouldn't. You go there and press it to get it to stick. Stick really good on glass. I can't really explain Sucker Man that good. So here's a commercial from back then so you can really tell what Sucker Man is in case you didn't have it.
You can stick Sucker Man on the weirdest places.
Sucker Man.
You can hang Sucker Man in surprising spaces.
Sucker Man.
On a place that's smooth and slick, the suction cups will make him stick. You can even stick him to himself. Sucker Man character comes in 3 colors, each sold separately, new from Mattel.
Now, doesn't that look fun? It sure does, man. Sucker Man. It's time. Bring back Sucker Man. Bring back Sucker Man. Bring back Sucker Man. Bring back Sucker Man. If you're on social media, tag Mattel and say it's time for Sucker Man to have a comeback. This day and age, the world needs Sucker Man. Where is he? Well, let's look at Sucker Man. And we'll start right here with Black Sucker Man. That's right, Black Sucker Man. Did you know there was a Black Sucker Man? Well, there was, and there he is right there. Black Sucker Man. But there was also White Sucker Man. Black Sucker Man, White Sucker Man. Hey, Sucker Man was diverse before it was cool. Now, this one also is kind of like a green Sucker Man because it will glow in the dark. How awesome is that? Glow in the freaking dark, man. This thing would. You could turn off the lights and cuddle at night with Sucker Man. Oh, I love you, Sucker Man. Of course you do. Who didn't love Sucker Man? But if you wanted green, but you didn't want to go in the dark, maybe it scared you could also get a green Sucker Man. And this is the one I had as a kid. Well, my brother had this as a kid, and the way I had it, because I would play with it, especially when he got older. He didn't play with toys anymore. Sucker Man, I would play with this one right here. By the time I got it, it probably didn't stick good. Probably dog hair all over it. I don't know. But I can remember, I could lick each suction cup. Yeah, I could lick it. I guess you could put water on it, but I would lick each one and stick it really good, especially on glass. Really good on glass. Here's a red Sucker Man. That's right, a red Sucker Man. Can you believe they made a red one? They'll make anything if they make a red one. And look at this. They even made a Sucker Man in Japan. Japan even got Sucker Man. It wasn't just for the kids in the U.S. Nope, the kids in Japan also got Sucker Man, and probably some others around the country also. And we got a picture of the glowing dark. Look at his arms all stretched out and he's glowing in the dark. Look at that dark glow. It looks like when you go to the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. Wow, that is awesome. Sucker Man is cool. But here's something I bet you didn't even know about Sucker Man. Even if you were into Sucker Man, you were like, oh man, Sucker Man's cool. I bet you didn't know, or maybe you forgot about this, the Sucker Man Halloween costume. Yeah, a Sucker Man Halloween costume, and according to the box, it's flame retarded. Hey, don't cancel me. I didn't say it. The box said it. Yep, Sucker Man is flame retarded. So what's this thing look like out of the box? Well, it looks like Sucker Man without his suction cups. But look at that alien mask. That looks cool right there. And I know what you're asking yourself. You're saying, Junkman, how much as a kid in the 70s would this have set me back? How many lawns would I have to cut to get enough money to buy Sucker Man? Well, it wouldn't take that much. $4.96. You can't get sucked for under $5 today, but you could in the 70s with Sucker Man. Almost, after taxes, let's just say $5. Now, I want to bring back Sucker Man, and I'm not in control of the toy monopoly, the toy empire. I can't really do much other than say, hey, bring it back. But I tell you what I can do. I can sell a shirt. That's right, JunkmanMerch.com. You can get a shirt with Suckerman on it. Says suck this. And it's really on there. But I bet you I don't sell any of them. I can't imagine anyone walking around with this thing. But sometimes I like to just put up a shirt just for the fun of it. So get it. It would be fun. I see you at a toy con or something. You're wearing a Suckerman sock. That's hard to say. A suck this Suckerman shirt. That would be kind of awesome. JunkmanMerch.com. And this weekend, all shirts are $16. But what about Suckerman today? What about what is he? How's? I know they don't make new ones. What if you want to buy an old one? Well, here's some in the box right here. But look at that. One's almost $300, and the other one's about $160, almost $165. That's a lot of money for a sucker toy. That's a lot of money for a Suckerman. So you say, well, let me buy a loose one. It's still going to cost you a pretty penny. Yeah, you're what? We're looking, what, $75, $60, $80? And that's all the green ones right there. The other colors seem to go a little cheaper. Everybody just wants the green one. I don't know if they had it as a kid like I did or my brother did. We all just wanted the green one. That's all. I didn't even know. I told I only made the green one. But it's time. I know this is going to be a short video tonight, but I just really want to talk about this toy because no one gives it any love. No, I've been to toy show after toy show after toy show, and I can't tell you I've ever seen a Suckerman at a toy show. Mattel, if you still got the rights to this, please return Suckerman to the stores. If you don't have the rights to it, I wonder who does. Is he just out there in the atmosphere free? Could I make my own Suckerman and sell it? I wouldn't even know how to start. I guess you take a 3D printer, some suction cups. I'm not really sure. Oh, it'd be cool to cosplay as a suction cup man. That would be awesome. Did you have suction cup man? Did you have Suckerman? Let me know. Let me know if you had that in the comments because I couldn't have been the only one that played with this thing. It's just weird. I think it sold well because it seems like people were like, oh yeah, I remember that. But it only seemed like it was around for about a year and a half. So it seemed like, you know, market-wise, it seemed like it failed, but it seemed like it was really popular where people knew they either had it or knew somebody that had it. I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me know about Suckerman.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.